Hi, Year 5, hope you're okay. Today we are going to be looking at our geography topic and we are going to be looking at biomes. So hopefully, if you've all watched today's English lesson, you've seen that we're going to be focusing on biomes to do our setting description. So this lesson is going to give you some background information to help you write your setting because you're going to have all that rich knowledge about your chosen biome. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, we are going to be able to understand what a biome is and identify some of the biomes in Asia, which is obviously our continent that we're focusing on. How? By reading and researching, so you're going to be doing a little bit of research. And why? So we can describe some of the biomes found in Asia. So let's get started then. First things first, what is a biome? Well, we're going to watch a little video to help us understand what a biome is. So let me just share my different screen. I'm hoping. Bear with. We're just going to pause there. Let's go back to the slides. Hopefully that video got you thinking about what a biome is, but also about all of the different biomes that we have on our planet. Okay, because there are lots and lots of different ones and they are all very different. So what is a biome then? Well, our definition is going to be a large area of Earth that has a certain climate and certain types of living things. So my turn. Hopefully you can do this with me at home. A biome is a large area of Earth that has a certain climate and certain types of living things. Your turn. Wonderful. Thank you for joining at home. So a biome is basically just a big piece of land, a big piece of Earth that has certain characteristics, certain weather, and certain animals and plants that live there. So we've got some examples here. Some of them are going to be more familiar to us, some of them less so. So we've got forest, desert, tundra, rainforest, and mountains. Now, there are lots of different biomes on our planet, and what makes it that biome depends on a few factors. So the first one is how warm or cold that biome is. So what is the weather like? What is the temperature like? How dry or wet it is, so how much rainfall or snowfall does it get? And how fertile the soil is. So this basically means how able is the soil to grow plants from that? How able are plants to live in that soil? How many different types of plants can that soil grow? Okay, so these are the factors that determine what type of biome is going to exist in that particular place. Okay, so we've got temperature, we've got rainfall or how wet or dry it is, and we've got the fertility of the soil. So how many plants can it host? Wonderful. So what we're going to have a look at doing now then is I've given you 5 different biomes. I want you to have a go to see if you can match the words to their the biomes to their pictures. Now, a couple of these you might not be familiar with. However, I'm hoping by using trial and error, you can work out which one goes with which. Give you a few minutes now to have a go at this, and then you can play the video when you're ready. Well, let's have a look together then. So this first picture here is quite familiar to us. Okay, it's got lots of trees, it's a wooded area. So I'm looking at my headings up here. That one is going to be our forest biome. Now, we're not going to go into it too much today with me, but there are different types of forest that have different biomes. For example, a rainforest is very different to the type of forest that we would have in the UK. So I've put forest as one biome, but they can all be very different. This one here, I think most of us will recognise, this one is a desert. And we know this because we can see these kind of sandy plains. Not much is growing in the desert, it looks very dry. Here, so I've got 3 words left. I've got grassland, tundra and alpine. Now, this picture here, I can see is quite flat. There isn't really much growing there apart from grass. So clues in the name, I'm going to go with grassland for that one. I've got 2 left then. I've got these mountainous pictures and I've got these mountains, and I also have this kind of flat bit of land where it doesn't look like much is growing there. So I know that my mountains refer to an alpine biome, because that word alpine basically means mountainous. That leaves tundra. Tundra, I think, is the one that most of us probably won't have heard of before, if there's one that we haven't heard of. And in a tundras are places which are very cold and not much grows there. So we can see here, there isn't really much life going on in this place here. This is a tundra. Okay, so they are 5 of our main biomes that we're going to look at, although we will have a look at a couple of other different ones. So what we're going to do now then is I'm just going to talk you through 3 of the biomes that I think maybe won't be so familiar to you, so that you have that background knowledge. Then I'm going to send you off to do your own research as well. So like I was just saying, the first one is our tundra, and the tundra is the coldest of all the biomes. And this means that there isn't very much rain or snow. The temperatures are freezing, so it's so cold it doesn't really snow much. It doesn't even snow because the clouds are so cold they don't even release that snow. The winters are long and the summers are short. Okay, which means that part of the soil is frozen all year round, so it never gets chance to grow any plants, or it only gets chance to grow a couple of different plants that are very hardy. That word that we used earlier, that fertile, the fertility of the soil is pretty low, which means it can't host lots of different types of plants. Okay, and it says it has plants such as mosses. That's all that can really grow there, apart from a few other things. Okay, so a tundra is pretty cold, not much grows there, not much lives there. That's our first one. Our next one is a savanna. And savannas are hot all year and they have a very long dry season, so it doesn't rain very much in the savanna. Only grasses and shrubs grow here, but it's home to lots of different animals such as elephants, zebras and wildebeest. So when you see films and TV programs where they go on a safari, usually they will be going to a savanna because lots and lots of different animals live there, although it is very dry all year round. Oh, I thought we were going through 3. We're only going to go through 2 together, okay, and the rest I'm going to let you do a bit of research about yourself. So this is kind of what we're going to be having a go at producing ourselves. I'm just going to stop sharing screen actually, because I have actually made one. I'm going to show you. I think will help you to imagine it a bit better. So I have made one of our biome fact files here. Now, obviously, I have not included all of the information. Okay, I've only included the names of the biomes, and then I've put underneath description and what lives there. Now, obviously, I don't want you to write description and what lives there. I want you to actually describe the biome, and I want you to actually tell me what plants and animals live there. Okay, so that is going to be your task. Now, I've done, I'm struggling with where my hand is because I'm looking at the screen. Grassland, savanna, rainforest, and tundra. Now, you might want to do some slightly different ones. It's completely up to you which ones you choose. So I'm going to put some websites up for you to go and have a look at, where there's some different biomes and some different information about them, so you can get your information. Now, I've not just done this information, this is a bit boring. I've actually made, oh, look at this, fancy, it into a lift up flat back file. Okay, so you can either print things off. I mean, I don't have a printer at home, I don't know if you do. If you do, you can print things off, or you can get a bit arty and you can draw or paint them in whichever way you would like. So by the end, you need to have your fact file like this with the information on the front, and then I want to be able to open them up and see your different biomes underneath as well. So I'm going to post some links. I think I'll put them in the comment, in the description for this video. So if you go underneath this video and look at the description, you'll be able to see the links where you can go and find the information, or you can use your own links if you want to. And then you are going to have a go at producing one of these. Now, I think what would be really, really nice, and so that we can hear your voices and see your faces too, would be if you could make a little video of you showing off your fact file, so you can talk through each one and then show us your pictures. If you don't want to do that, a picture of your fact file will be fine. But if you would like to make a little video, we would love to see it. That's going to be all from me today. I will see you tomorrow.